welcome to all of you to the big sky country of Montana. I can't ask for a more beautiful day. You're sitting at the only operating smelter of antimony in the United States. As you can see behind me, we're under a major expansion effort which began early this year back in May. It's approximately 40% complete today. We plan to have this facility done by the end of December, or at least by early January. The timing of this ceremony today happens to coincide with a major announcement our company made earlier this week. The United States Antimony Corporation was awarded a new $245 million contract to provide antimony ingots to the DLA, which is a division of the Department of Defense, for use by our country's military. Antimony is a critical mineral used in many applications by the military, which include bullets. You may not realize it, but there's not a bullet fired in the world without antimony in it. So we're very proud to have won this contract. It was a long negotiation, it took about 9 months, and for a company that did only $15 million of revenues last year to win a $245 million contract says something. In order to meet the contract requirements, though, our board and our management team, we took the initiative to go ahead and start and expand this operating facility here. This is before we won it. We felt like we would win it, but we didn't know for sure, but we took the gamble. We're excited as to how this expansion will not only, help fulfill this contract, but add to the employment in this area. This region of Montana is very pristine, and we're trying to do our best to keep it that way. I'm a conservationist myself. I'm a big hunter and fisherman, and I know what it's like when people don't take care of the land, and we're doing everything we can to make sure we can work with them as we speak. Montanans should be very proud of the contributions your state is making in this extremely important endeavor for our country. So there's a lot of patriotism into what we're doing by providing antimony to the military, and whether you may not know this, but they were getting, the Department of Defense, the DLA, was getting all their antimony from China until we came along. I would like to now introduce the governor of the Big Sky State, Governor Greg Gianforte. Under Governor Gianforte's strong leadership, more Montanans are working than ever before. He's a second-term governor in your state, and unemployment is at record lows here in the state of Montana. And Montana has also set state records in both jobs and business creation under his leadership. Governor.
Thank you, Gary, and welcome everyone, and congratulations on the big contract. That's good news for U.S. Antimony. It's also good news for Montana and good news for our nation. It's great to be here in Thompson Falls to celebrate this groundbreaking. It's impressive, the amount of rebar you have going into the ground behind us. U.S. Antimony has a long history in the state of Montana. Today we celebrate more than 55 years of operation here. Their work to increase domestic production of critical minerals is really key to our energy sector and our national security. As you mentioned, this allows us to disengage our supply chains from people that aren't our friends. Antimony is a critical mineral that the United States must have for energy and national defense. It's used to produce batteries, as we heard, ammunition, and even some types of semiconductors. Unfortunately, China has dominated in the global race for critical mineral production. In fact, China controls 85% of the world's antimony production and has banned all shipments of it to the U.S., which has driven costs through the roof. So we're thrilled to see U.S. Antimony investing here in Thompson Falls. We cannot and must not be reliant on China for these minerals. That's why President Trump, Interior Secretary Doug Burgum, and others have made the production of critical minerals like antimony a top priority. With Montana's rich tradition in mining, we can and should be a national leader. With this important facility, we'll make this a reality. Once completed, this development will increase output, as I understand it, 6-fold. That's going to go a long way to reducing our dependency on China. And it will only be the only smelter in operation in the United States doing this kind of work. Not to mention, it will also create good paying jobs right here in Montana. With this capital investment and the creation of new Montana jobs, U.S. Antimony aims to complete their project by the end of this year, as we heard from Gary. Again, it's an honor to be here to celebrate with you on this important occasion. Thank you again, Gary, and the U.S. Antimony team for your continued investment in Montana. We wish you all the best. Thank you.
So we're going to have our official shovel work. This is as you can see behind us, we're a little late doing this. So we've got a box full of sand here, and we're going to have, I'm going to invite some people up here. Mike McManus, Joe Bardsworth, Gus, where you got, Gus? Let's see. Anybody know where Gus is? He's probably in the plant working. Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Jeff, you got one? Aaron, where you at? So to tell you who these people are, Mike McManus is one of our board members. He lives in New York and Vero Beach, Florida. Retired. Joe Bardsworth is our Executive Vice President and Chief Mining Engineer. He lives in Arizona and travels all the time. Had to buy a new house for his wife to keep her happy, right?
Former Montana.
Former Montana. Gus Gustafson, he is the president of our antimony division. He runs this shop and will be in charge of this when it's all done. Been here since 2011.
2011.
All right. Jeff Fink, he's the manager of he's the manager of building out this beautiful new project that will be going up here over the next few months, and moved him here from Preston, Idaho, where he fixed our BRZ plant. And then Aaron Tanesh is our vice president, and he runs our antimony division. He's in charge of buying all that antimony from all those different countries from around the world. All right, guys. All right, you guys scoot down a little bit. Okay. All right, I'll count to 3. Throw it out front.
Down the road.
1, 2, 3. Do one more. How about that? All right. You gotta get to take your stuff home too. You can pick up dog food. Can we get all the pictures everybody needs? Okay, we've got some food, we've got some drinks.